Hello traders, the title of the video is Know How a Stock Influences Another's Bullish Trend. Let's get started. Street analysts today offer up not one but two reports saying wireless chip maker Sky's Wex solution may benefit as Apple start building its next iPhone sooner than in the past. So the financial instrument that we are looking at is a Skyworks. This is a Nike 100 components, Epic SWKS, Sierra Whiskey Kilo Sierra. All right. So there is a financial analyst of the name of Craig Halum that has upped targets to $110 for Sky's Wex solutions because he believes that Apple, when Apple start building iPhone 6, this company may benefit from the orders from Apple. As I mentioned earlier today, Pacific Crest analyst John Vin is expecting an accelerated ramp of the new iPhone in 2017, a strong initial indication of component orders for the coming iPhone cycle, referring to the unspecified checks of the supply chain for the device. So here we are talking about know-how a stock influences another's bullish trend. So we are now talking about Apple stock, a different stock that will have a positive effect on the Skyworks solution stocks. So because this is in the financial market, or we are talking about is the law of demand and supply. So Skyworks will supply the components of the iPhone 8 to Apple stock. Apple will be buying those components from a Skyworks solution. So Skyworks solution will be stock, will benefit from those orders. So if Apple is ordering more components from a Skyworks solution, that will be a very good news for those who are buying Skyworks solution stock. And also analysts has put a price target for Skyworks. The current price is at $99.98, but the price target that they have set for Skyworks is at $110. So I'm going to put a line there at 110, the price target for a Skyworks solution. All right. So here it is, 110. I'll color it now into red. So you can see clearly that the market analyst or the financial analyst also use the chart. You can see that that level of $110 as a price target for the Skyworks, benefiting from orders from Apple. You see that is corresponding to the prior resistance level in a zone of $110. So now you understand when I was recording a video recently, the simpler way to trade the stock market is to highlight previous key resistance support level and trade around those levels. So if the price, so it's in here we are, there's another level 101. There's this tiny resistance here. All right, and now if you brace above that level of $101, the next target, according to market analysts, is at 110. All right, I need to remind trader that the article that I'm talking about here is titled Skyworks Craig Halum Apps Target to 110 on Step Up iPhone 8 Builds. This is from Barron's. So you may Google www.barrons.com, all right, and read the full article, all right. So this is it. So a stock, all right, will influence another stock positively or negatively. So as you can see now, I'm presenting one scenario when a stock may benefit from another stock, or a company in fact, will benefit from another stock. So one company is buying the product of another company. All right. So sometimes you can use those information, all right, to position yourself or to time the market accurate to catch, okay, the trend. So if you understand what is taking place here, there is an analyst looking at two companies, noticing that Apple soon will start their work on the iPhone 8, and they need the component of those iPhone 8. So who can supply those components will benefit from it. And the number one suppliers that they can think of is a Skyworks. So it's a common sense that if Apple is going to make more money and build more iPhone 8, and if there are more demand, right, for iPhone 8, therefore Skyworks will be rejoicing, and their stock has more chance to go up, and it set a price target at 110. So you may go around, all right, if you look at the stock, try to see the correlation between those stocks. Very often, if you go to Google Finance, all right, you will see information about stock. So here it is, related company. All right, this is click on related company. So you put Skyworks solution, and then in Google Finance, and then click on related company. What you need to do is to check the economies of each of those company, and see whether there are some relationship, all right, the relationship between one company and the other. Those information can also help you, okay, as a technical trader, as a fundamental trader, to have a bit of idea what is likely to take place before it even takes place. So the information that we are giving here is very precious. A supplier will benefit from iPhone 8, and that supplier is a Skyworks. Now, does it mean now, okay, does it mean that we should go now and buy, okay, Skyworks at any price? All right. So to answer that question, I'll refer traders to a video that I recorded recently. The title of that video is "Know What Goldman Sachs Has Got to Do with This Stock Analysis." Check that video, all right, at Digit 2, Digit 4 Stock Trader YouTube channel. In that video, I was telling traders that if a market analyst or a high influential market participant is saying that a stock is bullish, it doesn't mean that go and buy at any price. It means that go and buy at a specific price, all right, and consider market timing. All right. So sometimes you may hear like this: this person is bullish toward this financial instrument, but now the challenge is to buy at the correct price, at the best price, and also to time the market correctly. So check that video out. Know what Goldman Sachs has got to do with this stock analysis. I present a specific scenario when I speak to traders what one need to do when a market analyst is considering a stock bullish, all right, or if there is a reason to buy stock, what is the next step one should take, all right. But without going too far, so the first scenario was, okay, a stock that is influencing positively another stock. I have another example here when a stock may have a negative effect on another stock. So this is for bearish traders. So you consider yourself as a typical bearish seller. You may use this information, check the correlation between two stocks, the relationship. Sometimes the suppliers, some company depend only on their suppliers. So for instance, one thing I would say to you, for instance, suppose, all right, a business has 60% of their revenue from another company. What will happen, all right, if that company stop to buy their 60% from the other company? What will happen? They will lose a lot of money. They will lose a lot of revenue. Their revenue will go down, and that will have a negative effect on their stock. So the bearish sellers will be rejoicing and sell the stock, not because they hate the stock or they hate the company or the management were useless. It's just because there is no more money flow coming to the market, and their big suppliers is no more willing to buy from them. This is the situation for a company in London that they call Imagination Technology Group. The EPIC is IMG. All right, very, very interesting company that supply graphics, talking about internet, all right, to Apple graphic technologies to Apple company, Apple stock, Apple computers a company. But recently, Apple, all right, has stopped, buying from Imagination Technology, and the stock dropped from two British pound 80 to the level of one British pound. So from 2.8, the stock dropped down to one British pound level. All right, so that was a huge drop, for imagination technology. So this is it. The article is here. You can check it out at www.nst.com. Okay, blah blah blah. So check it out. Technology, imagination technology. Here it says, San Francisco Apple Incorporation decision to stop licensing graphic chips. That's what I was looking for. Graphics chips. All right, from Imagination Technology Group PLC is the clear example yet of the iPhone maker determination to take greater control of the core technology in its product. So Apple want to control, want to build their own graphic chips. So they stop the licensing deal between Apple computers and Imagination Technology. Now, Imagination Technology depend mostly from Apple stock. That license is a big source of revenue to Imagination Technology. So you can see now that Apple stock is having negative influence on Imagination Technology, and the stock dropped down a big time. All right, but now what we are talking about here, we are talking about Skywork solution that is more likely positive side to benefit from Apple. Computers a company. So you want to understand that if another company is supplying goods to another company, if it's a license deal, if that company depend more than 40% or 60% of their revenue is coming from one source, if that source is closed, so to speak, they may not, be able, to survive, or not survive, but they will find it very difficult to find other source of revenue. All right, but on the other hand, also if, for instance, the supplier, the supplier is more likely to benefit if, their client need more product from them. So in this case, the Skywork solution is more likely to benefit from Apple, from iPhone 8. If there are more demand for iPhone 8, Apple computers will have to come to a Skywork solution to buy the components of the iPhone 8. This is how one stock may influence another bullish trend. So here we are talking about bullish trend. So this stock, the analysts are saying that it's bullish, and they set a price target at $110. All right. So technically speaking, so going back again to what I've said already, is that when a financial analyst is saying that a stock is bullish or set a bullish price target, we will consider what is the best price to buy it, and also we will take into consideration the market timing. With that, I will start putting on my chart, my pitchfork tool, the most neglected trading tool that traders do not use, but it's quite powerful tool, and I'll place it on my chart. Why? Because if there is a bullish trend, the price will remain within the boundaries of the pitchfork tool until it breaks below that pitchfork tool. All right. So we know that there's one resistance. This resistance, see how the price dropped down just one candlestick bar here at $101. So at this point in time, all I will say to traders, priority to bullish signal above the $101 and priority to bearish signal below that level. All right, here you see it's funny resistance there now, but though the analyst said that the target is at 110, the price must break above that 101 level. It breaks the ball, retest, find a support, and then we use a top-down trading method to control the risk, to buy it and push it to 110. But as long as it's stuck below 101 level, $101 level, if we want to buy, we need to wait for a pullback, another pullback, probably near the moving average 14. You see moving average 14 on my chart, or on the edge of the pitchfork tool. Another trick that I taught traders at Day Pro Trader YouTube channel, using the pitchfork tool is that we can divide each half of the pitchfork tool into two. This will allow us to see the possible reversal point. So this is the median line of the second half of my pitchfork tool. So you need to take into consideration, all right, the median line of that, a pitchfork to the price is riding carefully that level. But the level of 101 is still a resistance level that one cannot ignore. If one is buying below that level, one need to be a little bit careful. All right. So you see now, all right. Very, very, very powerful. All right. So let's see if I can draw another line on my chart. Connecting this. No, it won't touch it. If I connect this one and this one, let's see what's going to happen. Not very useful, so I'll leave it there. Is there another line I can consider now? So in fact, you can see that this stock, I was analyzing it using the area wave theory. You can see that I labeled this first wave and now second wave of a bigger cycle, and now we have the second wave ending here, and this is the third area wave. You can see push it all the way up here, and now it drop it down big time. So I was here, you see here, we were here, if I place a vertical line there, and I was expecting the fourth area wave to pull it back down to somewhere here, and then start going up, okay? You see now? But all we did, how, you see that the price just drop it down one candlestick bar. So the question is this just the fourth area wave followed by the fifth area wave? That's the question. The reason why I need to say that is that when we apply the Fibonacci, okay, I'm speaking to area wave traders now. If you apply the Fibonacci retracement to this supposed to be a third area wave, so if I put it, okay, if we call this from here all the way up here as third area wave, you can see that it drop it down almost to the 50% Fibonacci retracement level of that third area wave. Okay, 50%. If you consider this as the low of the third area wave and here as the high of the third area wave, we will see that if you call this now as the fourth wave, the fourth area wave went all the way to 61.8% Fibonacci retracement level of the third area wave. I don't accept that. I don't accept that. All right, because the fourth area wave is usually very shallow. Therefore, I will accept that this is just the fourth area wave that is quite shallow, followed by the fifth area wave, and we are now in a correction here. This is a correction that is developing. So the trend in fact has started here and now has ended here. All right. So this is a first step of the corrective phase. Probably we are likely to have a flat correction or something else. All right. So this is just a short video to highlight something very important. Some today already know this, all right? Some may not, but I just pointed out you can look for excellent trading opportunity by checking the relationship between one company and another company. Usually, if for instance you are trading technology stock, you can go through the list of those stocks and try to find out what is the connection between this company and this company. Does this company supply component to another company? Does this company depend on this company? How much does that company depend on it? If it depends on it more than 50%, it means that if the other company stop buying from them, they may have a big problem. Now you have to see, do they have another alternative? Do they have many other sources of revenue? If they don't have too many sources of revenue, then the only source that they have, if that source is closed, they may find it very difficult. That was the situation for Imagination Technology when Apple stopped the licensing deal that they have in place for years, and the stock dropped down from 2 British pound 80 to almost 1 British pound. All right, so this is one of the things you need to consider when you are a stock trader to find excellent shorting and a buying opportunity in the financial market. All right. So just take that into mind. Even if you are a technical trader, you may gather those information first, all right? And then you look at the chart. So if you see that, all right, so you try to go into the mind and try to think, all right, see the scenario that can arise. And if you see a bullish trading setup that is in place, at the time when a company is more likely to buy from that company, all right, you are positioning yourself technically and fundamentally, at the right place and also at the right time to catch the next move, all right? So if you have any question or suggestion, all right, feel free to put in the comment section And in due course, I will be recording another video to answer your specific question. We are the TSTW24 traders talking about know how a stock influences another's bullish trend. Happy trading to you all and speak to you soon. All right.